I seen an advertisement for a car hop popped up on my shit, and these motherfuckers have the nerves, the audacity to pop up on my shit after y'all try to fuck me, and then on top of that want to sue me. To anybody who is dealing with car hop in their shitty ass way, know the laws in your state. That can help you out tremendously. For those who don't know, let me give you a little quick story and then give y'all some fucking advice. Okay, so a few years ago, I actually made the biggest mistake, and I financed a car from Car Hop. I'm not gonna lie, first day I went there to go finance the car, I should have fucking walked out. At the point where we were test driving that bitch, and the engine was making a little rattling sound, and I asked the motherfucker, what's that noise? You know what the motherfucker had the nerve to tell me? He had the nerve to tell me that it's normal for cars to make that noise. Sir, yes, I was born at nighttime, but I was not born last night. Are you out your fucking mind? Not normal for any car. I don't give a fuck what kind of car it is. An Oldsmobile, a Newsmobile. There's no engine. It's supposed to make a rattling noise. They have that little fucking thing. If anything happens to the engine or transmission in this time frame or before you hit this many miles, they will replace that bitch at absolutely no cost to you. I came back like 2 days after I financed the car because I wanted to go have it checked out by my mechanic. Because my mechanic, y'all, he never let me wrong. He never told me no wrong information about my shit. He always been 100 and kept it real with a bitch. If you guys find a real mechanic, keep that motherfucker because it's hard to find real mechanics nowadays. I took my car to my mechanic, and so after they did the buyer's inspection, I went back to my mechanic and I was like, don't sugarcoat shit. Keep it real. Keep it 100. Give it to me raw. Take it back. My mechanic never led me wrong, so I don't know why the fuck I didn't listen to them, and I did not take it back, and I definitely regretted that shit at the end. Because of that moment, I always listen to him from that point on. He can come to my house right now and look at my car, and I have a blue car, and he could be like, Hannah, your car is pink. I'm like, you know what? It just does look a little... You know, it's just dirty. I thought that bitch was blue. That bitch is pink. And no one can tell me otherwise unless it's my mechanic. I went back to fucking Car Hop. Car Hop's like, no, you have to go through one of our mechanics. Give us that suggestion that the engine needs to be replaced. He gave me a list of mechanics that they partner with. They have one circled at the very fucking top of that list. Words next to it saying you highly suggest using them. I thought that was a little odd, but I didn't question it. So I took my car there, dropped it off, fast forward, got the car back. They told me there was nothing wrong with that car. So that rattling noise, the screws in my fucking head rattling. You know what? I should have went to someone else on that list. I'm going to pick another person off their list that they have. I'm going to take my car to them. I'm not going to tell them where the car's from. I'm just a normal, regular, degular person having regular, degular car problems, and that's it. So I took my car to a different one of their mechanics. They said the same thing my mechanic said. Well, no, my mechanic said take it back, which was the solution to the problem. But they said the engine needs to be replaced. And I got that paper like it was my fucking golden ticket to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He acted like he was really mad, like he could not believe what he was reading on that paper. They're like, okay, Hannah, take it one more place. I shouldn't have to take it. I ended up calling the people on top, thinking that we'll find some resolution. The people on top are more crooked than the people in the fucking dealership. They make other companies doing some shady shit look like fucking beginners, how crooked these motherfuckers are. So when I got off the fucking phone with the crooked boss on top, I don't know what that motherfucker said to those motherfuckers at the dealership, but I'm pretty sure they didn't have a pleasant conversation about me. The crooked motherfucker ended up calling me back. Hey, Hannah, this is what we're gonna do. I said this is gonna be a quick story. This is not a quick story. He's like, I want you to go to one more of our mechanics on that list. But I want you to call me before you go because I want to do you a favor and pay the inspection. Right now, I'm like $300 in the fucking hole. We're having this car looked out just to get what I need so these motherfuckers can follow through on their word. So when he told me that, okay, yeah, no problem. Yes, I can do that. Do I look like Boo Boo the motherfucking fool? I'm not fucking calling him. I had an appointment out in Puyallup, and they had a mechanic shop that they're contracted with out in Puyallup. That's where I'm going to go. I'm definitely not going to tell them that the car is from Car Hop. Drop the car off, pick the car up. Yeah, it needs a new engine. So I called up the Cricket Man on top. The Cricket Man's assistant answered the phone. Informed this bitch that I am recording the call because in the state of Washington, you have to inform anyone you talk to on the phone that the call is being recorded before the conversation takes place. Now, if this assistant didn't want to assist her cricket ass boss with that information, that's not my fault. You better hire a new assistant that can assist you with information you need, bitch. I called him. I was like, yep, took it to a place. And they said the same thing. And he got mad. He's like, what? You call me? How come you didn't call me? Because it does not say that on my motherfucking contract that I have to call your punk ass to have my fucking car looked at. And you said you offered to pay the fuck service fee. Oh, that's okay. I paid this shit. We said some more things back and forth, but eventually he said on the phone call, well, you know, Hannah, this call is being recorded. Because you know what? I'm recording this phone call too. What? You're recording this? I am. Hung up, so that ended with no resolution whatsoever. So at this point, I'm really fed the fuck up, but it's also around the time of my birthday, and I wanted to treat myself to a little birthday gift. I had an appointment with Car Toys to install Bluetooth, a remote start, and have my windows tinted from. And so in the process of having that remote start put in my car, Car Toys informed me that my car had a tracker in it, which the car hub did not tell me that, but I'm sure it's somewhere in the very fine print. It has to be. But they didn't breach this contract from the very first time. They didn't do that engine replacement. The state of Washington, once they breached that contract, I'm no longer legally obligated to follow that contract. Came up with a plan, right? My mom just got a new car, and so she still had her old car, which was like a 98 Toyota Camry. It's gonna have the tracker taken out of my car and put that in my mom's old Toyota Camry. I was gonna hide my shit, call up my bank, change all that shit so they don't get no more money on my account, because they were taking $800 a month, $400 every 2 weeks. And on top of that, I'm paying for these inspection fees. Boop, fast forward. I was at my mom's house. I'm about to leave. I got in my car and went to go start the car. Car did not start. This is it. I'm done. Fuck this place. I am fucking done. I fuck this car. Fuck, promise you I am done. Fuck these people. Fuck all y'all motherfuckers. I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. After finally getting that piece of shit started, I went to the same dealership my mom got her car. Told me that she told them about my situation. So I called her up, got the name of that place, where it was at, and went down there. And as I'm talking to the people at the new dealership, before I can even mention the dealership I'm talking about, they're like, please don't tell me it's Car Hop. Damn, y'all are well known by other dealerships by how you be fucking people over. That's really fucking sad, Car Hop. The guy, he had to make some phone calls because I was already in a finance contract with a different finance company with this crap ass car. So I was like, hold on, let me make some phone calls. I was like, do what you do, boo. He picked up the phone, dialed some numbers. I don't know who he talked to, what was said, or anything like that. But he was able to get me approved for another car. And I left a new car that day. Now that I have me a new car, I have to take my old car back to Car Toys to pull out that fucking remote start, that Bluetooth, now stick it in my new car. Since my car was now at Car Toys getting all that shit done, this piece of shit is now a rental car. So I went to work while my new car is at Car Toys. When I was at work, I don't know who did this, cracked the fucking windows. Next day or the day after, me and my ex, we got into it, and I went to go leave. This motherfucker broke both the side mirrors. Oh well. And on top of that, when I had everything pulled out of that car from Car Toys, I told them, don't even worry about putting this shit back together. Just fucking pull it out and leave it. My car was done. We went and I got my ex, and I had him follow me to Car Hop. I parked it in front of their fucking door, left the key in the ignition, left them a little note, and walked the fuck away. I called up the credit company. I plan on taking this dealership to court, and I want this off my credit score. Fast forward, got my new car. It's been some time since I left that car in front of their fucking door. So one day I'm chilling at home and I get a knock on my door. I looked at the peephole. It was some person holding an envelope. I didn't open the door. So that envelope left that shit at my door. When he left, you know, I grabbed it. I opened the envelope. I'm getting sued? Bro, what the fuck did I do to be getting sued? I'm telling y'all, I didn't do nothing. Who's trying to sue me? Besides, I got no money, so y'all just practicing at this point, but who's trying to sue me? They were trying to sue me for the remaining balance of that car. I picked up my handy dandy cell phone, called the courts, come to find out it was true. They ain't getting shit, they ain't gonna get shit. We both had a good chuckle and hung up, haven't heard shit from them since. So my advice is, if you haven't started dealing with them yet, don't. Ride your dog to work. If it's too late, know what's in that contract. Look up on your state laws when it comes to contracts. You keep all pieces of evidence. Write down every time you talk to these hoes on what was said, required by your state law, to inform the other person on the phone that is being recorded. Let whoever first pick up that phone know you are dealing with Car Hop and they have a suggestion of a mechanic you should go to. Don't go to that mechanic. Go to a different mechanic on that list. Don't tell them where you're from. When people are dealing with a contract, they literally think, oh, well, since I signed the contract, there's nothing I can do about it. No, there's plenty you can do about it. Anybody who's dealing with Car Hop, I am sorry. For those who are not dealing with Car Hop, don't. Seriously, go somewhere else. Bye. and don't go to car hop.